Hey guys, so if you haven't found it already, I'll post a link in the description to the solfeggio frequency video that I use. There are a total of 9 sounds I listen to, and they are 174, 285, 396, 417, 528, 639, 741, 852, and 963. I started out the first 6 to 8 months or so listening to just 528 because 528 is the frequency of unconditional love and is the one frequency that will do all the work of the rest of the frequencies. Only it does it slower because it's just the one frequency, and it was working just fine all by itself. I could feel it working, but I started to get really antsy and wanted it to work quicker. So I started listening to 396 through 852. I felt like it was working more quickly, but I wanted to make sure that it wasn't my excitement causing a placebo effect. So I experimented for a week or two listening to those 6 frequencies, and I came to the conclusion that it is actually, or was actually working. I set Google Chrome so that every time I brought up the internet, it would bring up a new tab page and a YouTube video for every one of the 6 frequencies. So I had 7 tabs on my browser all the time listening to these 6 sounds, and when they came to the end I would simply go to each one and reload the page. It would get very tedious restarting each one and adjusting the volume so that I could hear a movie or a TV show. It was really getting aggravating when I was trying to watch a YouTube video and I restarted the frequencies after they finished because they restarted at the same volume as the YouTube video I was watching, so they were very loud and I had to quickly turn the volume down and go back and readjust all 6 volumes again so they were of equal volume. And I had to make them super low so that when I watched a YouTube video at regular volume, I just barely heard them in the background. But after a couple of months of that, I started looking for the solfeggio frequencies in an all-in-one video that didn't have any binaural beats in it. I wanted pure solfeggio frequencies that were all-in-one video, so I wouldn't take up much RAM on my computer, having so many tabs open. And it was just a couple of months ago that I found a video out of nowhere, which is the one I'm listening to now, that has 9 solfeggio frequencies playing at the same time in the same video. So I was all over that. I already knew from previous study what the other 3 frequencies did, so it was just a matter of testing to see if it would work faster than the 6. So I played that for a couple of weeks, thinking that it likely wouldn't help, because a website I had read said that those extra 3 frequencies were discovered later on, and the original 6 were all you needed. But I tried it anyway, and I felt it working better than having just the 6. Thinking it was just a placebo effect, I tried very skeptically, and found after about a week it was working faster than the 6 and much faster than the original 528. Then I switched back to the 6 sounds for a day or two, came to the conclusion that they really were slower than the 9, so I switched to the all 9 frequencies at once and have been doing that ever since. And don't worry, I'll post links to all the videos I've talked about in the description below, or at least I'll try. And if you have any questions or comments, I'd love to read them in the comment section below. Bye for now.